Morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you. Uh, it's been God knows how long since the last time I did a video. Uh, I've had a lot going on, especially since the start of the year. I got sick, just a minor flu, um, which made me develop acute bronchitis. As I was just recovering from that, I got COVID. Um, just as I was coming off of that as well and recovering from that, my period started. It's been really hectic. During which I chopped my hair. It's like I absolutely love it, but while I was recovering, um, I did a lot. I did some reading and watching shows. Like new animes that were coming out. They've got like 4 episodes. Um, I did watch 4 episodes into the second season of By the Grace of Gods. I, as much as I love the show, I kind of wish they would. I wish they kind of had aged him up a bit. Like this is what happened. Uh, he opened up a new shop. People are trying to bring down his shop. Um, and then age him up a couple years. Just I don't hate it. It's just kind of irritating that it's that. Um, Chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon Lord's army is not a fucking isekai. Just gonna say that now. Okay? For anyone who thinks it is, you're obviously not fucking paying attention. Um, I don't know why they put it into the category of an isekai because it isn't. He didn't go to a new world. He didn't reincarnate. He didn't transmigrate. He was literally on the same planet. He just moved from the demon's kingdom to the human kingdom. That is it. It is not an isekai. Um, I absolutely love it though. Like it is adorable. Um, Obviously, his motivation is the female lead's boobs, but I mean, I get it. She's got really nice boobs. Like, mm, they're gorgeous. Um, I did like how they got rid of the weird lines on his face. Um, I guess they were trying to make him look a tad bit younger and more well rested after getting fired. Um, I absolutely love it though. It's a great show. I just really wish there were more episodes. The same with what was it called? Raven of the Inner Palace was also good, but again, not an isekai. So I don't know why. Anyway, um, I watched Farming in Another World. That one was actually I absolutely loved it. Um, I don't like how they gave him so many people in such a short period of time. It's only got 4 episodes, and already he's got a horde of freaking women around him. And it's just like, really? Um, I didn't mind the vampire. Like, I understood that he needed someone to talk to. And I didn't mind the angel. She's going to be in and out anyway. But the elves, high elves, whatever the fuck they are, it's all the same to me, were more concerned about finding a place to live and then reproducing. And it's just like, why are you even there? Um, I much preferred him taking in crazy demons and monsters and stuff like that from the forest without realizing that they're monsters and stuff. I mean, he really didn't understand that the hellhounds that he had were in fact hellhounds and not dogs. The same with the spider. It's just like, really? Like, I absolutely love that kind of, oh, that kind of like oblivious to the fact, you know? And it's super adorable, especially watching how he gets to upgrade a little bit. Um, I absolutely love the Almighty Farming tool. Like, I want that tool myself. I would love that. Um, so that was a great show. Then I went to watch Handyman Saito. Um, I think that's the name, Handyman Saito in Another World, or something along those lines. Ew. Um, I'm never going to watch that. I tried it, 1 episode. I didn't even get through one fucking episode. I made it halfway through one episode and was like, I'm done with this shit. I don't know who likes 1 minute shorts put into a 30-minute fucking episode, but it's not a fucking story, okay? There's no plot. There's no introduction to Saito himself. There is no introduction to the characters that he is traveling with. There is no fucking story. He's just like, hey, I'm a handyman in another world. Here's some random shit that happened to me. You know, it's like it's kind of like um Psyche. Oh crap. I had it and it disappeared. Psyche K. It is Psyche K has two 10-minute episodes, well, like 9 8-minute episodes in one thing, but it's got an actual story to it. You know, it's basically about his daily life, you know, the daily life of Psyche K. Um, this is like one of those episodes cut into 1 minute episodes. Literally, the first episode, the little first short, is him making a book bag for the fairy. Or, no, unlocking a door and then unlocking a chest. The next one is him making a book bag for the fairy. Um, the next one, he's got a broken leg in water. It doesn't tell you how the fuck they got there, why the fuck they're there, how the fuck he started traveling with these people. There's no real introduction to the fucking story. It's just like, hey, I'm Saito. This is what I'm doing right now. It's like, has anyone ever seen one of the Stray Kids dance videos? Especially Backdoor and what is the other one? Uh, um, Maniac, where Felix just kind of walks across the screen super quick. That's like the Saito episodes. It's just, whoo, episode done. Whoo, episode done. Whoo. And what I mean by episode is a 1 minute short. Okay? I didn't even make it halfway through one episode. I absolutely did not like it. It's like, I like story. Okay? Like how handy he is, all the stuff that they've shown him doing so far. I was just like, oh, awesome, this is going to make a great story. No, because whoever made it decided that they weren't going to give it an actual story. They were just going to make shorts and throw them together. Um, I also watched Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill. Um, I thought it was just Cooking in Another World with the grocery skill, but apparently the name is different than what I thought it was. Um, I watched that one as well. Um, Absolutely loved it. Um, I can't say anything bad about it. I'm wondering what all he can buy with the grocery skill, though. Because even though it says grocery, it's not technically grocery, you know? Sorry, hiccups came out of nowhere. It's not technically grocery because he's bought pots and pans and little uh, little ranges and utensils to cook with from that skill. Um, so I'm quite curious as to what else he can buy. I also absolutely love that he bought salt and pepper from online and then sold it into that world for like 10 times the amount he bought it for. I was like, that is absolutely handy. Because with that money, I would go and buy more, sell it to all different kinds of merchants. I feel like, okay, I can feed this big lug for God knows how long now by doing random shit. Um, I also like how his familiar, I don't know how to say its name. Um, I believe he ends up Foul, I believe is the name he gave him. They don't use his name a lot, so I'm trying to remember what the hell his damn name was. Yeah, they don't mention his name in here either. They just mention he's a. I don't know how you would say that. A legendary wolf. Fin. Fin something. I believe he calls him Foul. Um, and I like how Fal is more obsessed with food than life itself. Um, that he just, as long as he can get food, he doesn't care. He'll go and hunt his own food, considering that he eats a lot. You know, it was the reasoning skill behind it because our main character, whatever his fucking name is, look, I understand that they're giving them certain names based off of certain things. Mu Mukoda, Tsuyoshi. Is that how you say his last name? Tsuyoshi. I would think so. Okay, they give them fucking complicated names. It's ridiculous. Hiraku, I can kind of get that one. Like, it's easy enough to pronounce. Muko, Mukoda, 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 yeah, Mukoda. They don't use his name often enough. Um, that is a name I cannot even. Um, Saito is easy. Like, that's seriously an easy fucking name. Then there's By the Grace of Gods. His name I cannot say to save my life. Okay, he has the same name as the Prince of Tennis main character. I'm not even going to attempt to say his name. Okay. The one I absolutely loved was Chilling in My 30s because his name is Daryl. So simple. It's not a name you actually hear often. I believe they pronounce it Dariel, something along those lines. It sounds so pretty, though, when they say it. And it's like, that's such an easy name. Such an easy name. All these other names, it's just like, why? How am I supposed to pronounce you? How am I supposed to describe you to anyone ever? Yuji, from my isekai life, I gained a second character class, becoming the strongest sage in the world. You know, that one. Um, Yuji Sano. Easy. Easy. Easy name. And I was just like, thank God. Um, the By the Grace of Gods, the girl's name, I have no idea how you're supposed to say her name. Eliara, something along those lines. It's just like my tongue does not roll that way. And you know, Saito is easy. I can get that one fairly easy. Um, I don't even know if I was saying his name right. Minoru, from Eminence and Shadow. I know his last name's Kagano, but I'm not entirely sure if I was saying his first name correctly. Again, they don't use it very often. Um, I still haven't finished the first season of that one. I don't know if I will. I I couldn't figure out his whole purpose for doing what he was doing. Reincarnated as a sword. I actually saw clips of this on TikTok. Yeah, clips of it on TikTok, and I was like, okay, I actually want to watch this now. So I may end up picking that one up later. Um, and can anyone, for the love of God, please tell me what the fuck the fruit of evolution before I knew it, my life had it made? What the fuck is that supposed to be about? Because I even read the description for the first season, and I still can't figure that shit out. Like, what the fuck? Um, the magical revolution of reincarnated princess and the genius young lady seems more like a. Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say it seems more like a girl's love. It is a girl's love. Never mind. Reborn to master the blade, from a hero king to extraordinary squire. I am going to end up watching that one and watching Reincarnated as the strongest exorcist in another world and saving 80,000 gold in another world for my retirement. Those are ones that I'm planning to watch soon at some point. Um, I am still recovering and I've been sleeping a lot just to recover. Um, COVID's gone, thank God. I lived in a house when this crap first came out. Um, when COVID first hit, and I was living in Washington with like 1,000 other people in the house. Everyone's got COVID except for me. And I moved down here where I'm hardly around anybody, and then I catch it. It's just weird. I've watched Black Summoner. I absolutely love it. I really wish there were more episodes. Parallel World Pharmacy, also really cute. I don't like his teacher. Okay, she treated him like a monster, which is that's just hurtful. Um, I keep seeing harm in a labyrinth of another world that looks somewhat interesting, but I haven't even. And one that I was interested in, but I haven't got around to yet, is Life of an Ordinary Guy Who Reincarnated into a Total Fantasy Knockout. I haven't started watching that one yet, but I'm really interested in it. Um, Someone told me that Let Me Check the Walkthrough First is supposedly really interesting. Just the name of it alone sounds really annoying. Ascendance of a Bookworm. Watched all 3 seasons. Absolutely love it. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. From the title, it should be a very long series. And by people who don't understand what I mean, I mean from the actual title, it says that time I was reincarnated as a slime. So there was a time he was reincarnated as a slime. What was he reincarnated as next? You know? Um, if it doesn't turn out like I think it's going to fucking turn out, people need to learn some English. That's for certain. Um, but I absolutely love the show. Absolutely love it. Rising of a Shield Hero, I watched season 1 and was thoroughly irritated. As much as I love the show, I really hate stupid people. Skeletal Knight in Another World is amazing. Absolutely love it. Trapped in a Dating Sim, um, the world of an Ultimate game is tough for mobs. I did not hate it. It's definitely not something that I would go, oh, I have to watch that again type deal. Um, but it's like, it's pretty interesting because from what you get from season 1 is his sister became the heroine and cannot, uh, since she didn't play the game herself, she's kind of failing miserably, and her brother ends up having to fix certain problems because the male leads are stupid. Um, where was that one? That I really liked that. In the Land of Lilydale, that one was actually really good. I was not expecting it to be that good. Um, it's more of a calm story. It's not like from Commonplace to World's Strongest. She just is strong. Um, there was one. I'm looking for it because I cannot find it. The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated into another world. That one was not as good as I thought it was going to be. There was so much they could have done with that story. Instead, they just made it really awkward to watch. I mean, if people like watching guys touch guys naked, fine. But that's way too awkward and just for me. I liked the first season of Cinderella Chef, but it was like too Sailor Moon like every time she went to cook. Um, I'm a Spider, so what? I absolutely love it. I really wish there was another season. Deserves one. So good. Oh, where is it? I can't remember the name of it. I have to find it. I heard Standing on a Million Lives is also good, but I have not gotten around to that just yet. It was something along the lines of reincarnated as the seventh son. Drugstore in Another World, The Slow Life of a Cheat is somewhat okay. I do not Little Dog Girl. I sincerely wanted to beat the crap out of her 2 episodes in. Um, I think that's what it was called. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out. Um, my level is really good now. Overlord is always awesome. Where is it? Is that the name of it? I want to know if that was the name. Cautious Hero, I have not finished, but I did like. I watched like, I believe I got 8 episodes in. I actually really liked it. I did not expect it to be that good, but it turned out better than I thought. I don't know how Sword Art is still continuing. I could stand the first season and the second season. After that, it was just like, nope, too much. What's wrong with my big brother? Um, I don't recommend watching the anime to that. At least not first. I would recommend reading the manga first because it actually gives you a story. The anime itself is quite confusing and kind of all chopped up compared to the manga. So I would recommend that first. Where is it? I think it was called Reincarnated as the Seventh Son. I can't remember. It's driving me absolutely insane that I cannot find it right now. Bo Fury, I absolutely love it. Oh, the Eighth Son. Are you kidding me? I want more episodes of that. More, another season because, oh my god. I like how all the girls are just basically hanging around him to get his attention, and stuff like that. There was one, I'm just not going to go into it right now. I actually need to go and get some food because I am hungry and I need to put my hair up because it's pissing me off. I cut it because it was getting too long and it was literally tangling itself in my bra that I would have to rip my hair just to it's a pain in the ass. So I had to chop it shorter. Still just all up in my face. Um, there was a show, one of these animes that I started watching where the guy goes and he gets he gets like this little slave girl. He buys her and feeds her all this other stuff. Um, he works at like a programming company or something like that, and he's trying to fix bugs in video games. And he gets taken into another world. He ends up saving this blonde chick who, like every fucking female lead in every fucking show, decides that that's her man all of a sudden. He gets no say in the matter. And of course, if he's with any other chick, she's going to get pissed off and pick a fight. I would have been like, then leave. Like, what the fuck you still doing here? It's like, I never said you're mine. I never said I liked you. There is no talking between us. There is no communication. You just said that you just all of a sudden became pissed for no fucking reason. It's like, I hate shit like that. It's like, give these people some fucking common sense. It's the same with mangas when I'm reading them. It drives me absolutely insane. That just, it's just like, do nobles really think that way? Are they really that goddamn stupid? Because um, I was reading, um, I became the tyrant secretary, which I had been meaning to pick up and read again for God knows how long. And it took forever to be able to find it again because the name kind of shifted a bit. And it's now called The Tyrant Secretary instead of I Became the Tyrant Secretary. Um, she's sitting there telling him that she wants to quit. She's been his secretary for 5 years. She wants to quit. And he said the only way that she's allowed to quit, the emperor tells her face to face, the only way that you're allowed to quit is if you die. I would have been like, then kill me. He wouldn't have done it. And I would have walked out. Yet she's sitting there like, oh my god, I'm so helpless. Why won't he let me quit? Like, I'm sorry, are you mental? I was like, I don't care if he's a tyrant. He absolutely is head over heels for you. He's not going to kill you. Walk out. I don't understand why they make people so stupid in mangas and anime. Just drives me absolutely insane. Just some common sense would be fucking nice. Like, is it that difficult? Is it that difficult to just like, hey, I absolutely like you. I find you really attractive. And since you saved my life and all, I'm totally head over heels for you. Like, is it so difficult to say that to a boy? She could have. She's a fucking knight. Her whole thing is supposed to be about bravery. Yet, I can't say anything to him, but I'm so gonna get pissed at him if he's around another girl. Really? Really? It's like, I like you. I would like us to get to know each other. And then maybe, if you're up for it, we can date. So simple. It's like, really? You had to pick a fight with someone you just met because he picked up a slave? Really? Does, does that not bug anybody else? Like, this shit's stupid. 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 There are so many other ones that I want to talk about, but again, I need food. So I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of the day it is for you. I don't know what that was. Also, I got that fan from the mall at I think it was icing. I absolutely love it. Um anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. And I will try to keep you guys updated as much as possible, but I'm still kind of loopy headed, I guess is the best way to put it. I have been sleeping a shit ton more. I feel like an 80-year-old man just having to take naps one right after the other because I just can't get my energy up. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna go and eat. Bye.